Alright, so we
We're
should
back.
be live. We're live from the phone, so I don't know if this is gonna work better or worse. But we're trying it. It's not, you don't get the image quality that you were getting. I can't cut to the yeah, we're here. Are you there? Can you see
We're
us?
back.
Can you see us? Alright,
Good deal.
that's awesome. Yeah, because we're on our phone now. Well, my phone now. And so hopefully this works. It's not what we wanted to do. I wish we could have been live on my computer so I could show you guys the internet and stuff, but YouTube is not allowing it. I don't know why. But it is what it is, I guess. I was going to talk about the subscription feed in YouTube, and I was going to talk about a bunch of other stuff, but we're going to have to save that for next time. Starting to act crazy again. I don't know. Our internet is
Good.
perfect. It's just YouTube. They don't want us going live for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. So how are you guys? Can you guys still hear us?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think so. They're running all these changes and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing's the same for more than like 3 days with YouTube anymore.
Yeah. They changed the whole subscription feed. The whole live thing is different. I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of other people that go live from their phones and it seems to work really well. So that's why I decided to give it a try.
Happy Memorial Day to you too.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
You know, a lot of people like to go camping Memorial Day weekend, but not us. Everything's always so crowded and packed. It's not our favorite thing in the world to do.
I work most of Memorial Weekend anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Being lazy, that's the best thing to do on a long weekend. Just be lazy. I'm glad this is finally working. I wish I could get my computer to do it.
Yeah, that's what it is here right now too. In the 90s, it's supposed to be like that for a week. And we're supposed to be going on a hiking camp trip with Mora next week because I'll be on vacation. We're trying to figure out how that's going to work because we've never had a dog
Yeah.
to
We've,
hike with, or, well, we've
Yeah.
never had a dog, but
yeah.
trying to figure out how to take care of her on the hike and whenever. She likes hiking, but it's so hot.
It's very, very hot. And then not only is it going to be hot for her, but it's also where we're going is a prairie. So there's really nowhere to tie her up to. And it's a state park, and so they don't want you pounding those big stakes into the ground to hold your dog. I don't know what we're going to do.
Hello.
Hey, dogs do love the woods. Mora loves the woods. She likes hiking.
Yeah.
She's never gone camping though. She's never spent the night out in the woods. Gotta move this over a little bit. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I mean, the spot has a lake, so once we get there, like, she'll have water and everything, but...
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be able to cool off in the lake too.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we're gonna keep her from, because she's supposed to be on a leash. That's the rules. The rules is she has to be on the leash at all times. But you know, she's gonna want to run and do stuff.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be hard keeping her on a leash, especially when we're sitting at a picnic table or something. She's not gonna want to just sit there and wait for us, you know. So hopefully we can figure out something to tie her to so that she can have a longer lead.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, it's all 100-yard leash, yeah. That's, trying to figure that out somehow. We just don't know what we're going to tie it to. Because she's so strong, she'll pull a picnic table. So, I don't know. And like I said, it's where she wants to go, it's prairie, so there's no trees or anything. It's just tall grass.
She's tough.
Yeah, she's tough.
Hayden's like 50 pounds, and he'll have a toy, and she'll grab the toy and just drag him around.
Yeah, she drags him across the floor. Yeah, she's tough. She's a very strong dog.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. Trip to the hospital. I won't be able to hike out to even go to the hospital if I tired of my ankle.
We have that waist leash, but
Yeah. Yeah, when if you watched our winter hiking, I took paracord and I wrapped it around her waist, gave her that lead, so that might be an option, but it's not gonna be fun wearing that thing.
she can drag you out.
Yeah, I suppose we'll just bring a wagon and she can pull us. It won't even be a hike. Be more like
What is
those
it
sled
called
dogs.
Yeah.
We'll try out for the Iditarod. Wagon style.
The Minnesota summer version.
Yeah. Yeah. The my legs are all itchy. I keep scratching my legs. The mosquitoes are out. Can't escape the Minnesota. Hold that up. What did you do? I took it off. Just set it down. The mosquitoes are out. And if you've ever heard Minnesota, they joke about how the state bird is the mosquito. Yeah, they are bad. Bad. We tried planting a garden.
Yeah.
And so we're experimenting with that. A lot of firsts this summer. We've never had a garden, so we're planting a garden. We've never gone camping with a dog, so we're gonna go camping with a dog. It's a lot of stuff that's coming. Here, is this better?
Yeah,
Put
we're late to the game for the garden planting, but
Yeah.
everybody was late planting this year.
Yeah. Well, it snowed. It snowed till the end of April, and so everything was still frozen.
Yeah, I got green beans. We're doing a tomato, squash, zucchini, squash.
Raised garden. Yeah. We I don't know. We just dug up a chunk of our yard and threw some soil on it, and we'll see what happens.
Basically.
Yeah. We I don't know. We're not expecting to get much this year, if anything. It's just a matter of picking a spot in the yard and getting a spot ready more than anything.
Yeah. My parents have the raised bed.
So yeah, it's a work in progress, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see how it works out, and then next year we're gonna focus more on the actual growing and planting and everything. But it's a lot of work. And then yeah, we're gonna take the dog. Hopefully the dog doesn't freak out in the tent.
Oh, I didn't think about potatoes. It's a good one. And we really want asparagus too. We love asparagus.
Asparagus would be fun. Garlic would be fun too. We cook a lot with garlic.
I put garlic in everything. I'm obsessed with garlic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, she puts garlic in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, that's
I'm gonna have to do that next year then. for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but yeah, this year we're just trying to get the spot, get the chunk of land all ready and level and all that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Potatoes, that'd be a good one to plant
Yeah,
too.
I didn't even think about potatoes, but
Yeah.
that is a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, something we eat a ton of.
Yeah. We make homemade fries and everything. We're always cutting up potatoes. And then, yeah, I don't know. We want strawberries too. So we want fruit and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I don't know. It's all trial and error from here, I guess. Hmm. But I don't know. We'll come and we'll ask you a bunch of questions about it. Um, I'm more excited. In 2 weeks we're going camping, going into that hiking place, and I'm excited to show you guys that. Yeah, yeah. I only have a red beard. My beard is red, and then my hair is blonde. It's just as blonde as Caroline's. So I just have a red beard. I tell I tell everybody I have a red beard because I'm part Chuck Norris.
Does tell everyone that.
I do tell everybody that. Yep. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, but I'm excited. We're gonna go camping. I think we're gonna go for 3 days and 2 nights. We're gonna hike in. We're gonna camp out. I'm really excited to show you guys that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Now, we've been to this spot once because normally we go to woodsy places, and like you said, this one is a prairie.
Yeah, it's all tall grass,
Yeah.
and it's hilly. It's got like rolling hills,
Yeah.
and
'Cause
so
the glaciers came through there, and so like it has like really deep hills and then lakes at the bottom.
yeah, we've only been there one time, and it was gorgeous. It was just beautiful out there. But that night it stormed, like the worst storm I've ever been in. And yeah, we were in our tent, and the thunder would crack, and the earth would shake underneath us, and yeah, it was really intense. And so hopefully this time when we go back, it the weather will be a lot nicer.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
yeah, it was fun.
I really don't mind when it storms at night when you're camping because you sleep really good.
Yeah, she sleeps. She likes storms. She likes sleeping in storms. She sleeps like a baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that night was no different. Like, it's different too. Like when you're at home and it's storming and like there's high winds and the thunder and stuff. Like you can go to the basement and you're like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? And then you kind of get panicky. When you're out in a tent in the middle of nowhere that you hiked into, and it's pouring buckets and the earth is shaking and everything, you have no options. It's calming. It is what it is. Your tent is gonna do whatever it does. You don't have the options, and it's just you just accept it.
Yeah, that's concerned about for Mora is the water on the hike in because it's gonna be so hot, and she's so dark that the sun just beats down on her.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets hot. She gets really hot. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a way to keep her hydrated while we're hiking. That's I don't know. Because we have bowls, like we have collapsible bowls for her food and water. And what's hard is we're gonna have to carry all that water, one. And then two, when you fill up the bowl and she only drinks a little bit of it, you kind of chuck the rest, and so you end up wasting a lot of water, because you don't really want to put it back in your water bottle. And so I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. I don't know. The hike is going to be the hard part. Once we get there, she can drink out of the lake and she can swim to cool off. And once we get to camp, she'll be fine. It's just the hike from point A to point B that is gonna get interesting. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. We might have to invest in one of those little dog water bottles with the little bowl, so then you just squeeze the water into it. Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
That's a good idea.
When you invent that, you let me know. I'll order your first case.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. That's what we're looking into. We're not going until next week.
Yeah.
Next week we're going, I
I
think.
think the 4th.
Yeah. I don't know. We're planning. But yeah, I think the 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think. I don't remember. But I think it's next week.
It is next week. Because I'm on vacation starting Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't go. We don't ever go camping Memorial Weekend because it's just so packed everywhere. Even when you get into the state land and stuff, you have all. Even if the people aren't camping, you have all these kids coming in and just partying and having bonfires and drinking, and it's not the most enjoyable weekend to be in the woods. And so we like to take vacation later on so that we can, once they all leave and go home, then we can come and enjoy it whatever we want pretty much by ourselves. So that's our plans. That's how we do it. But yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I wish we could find a spot like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had a spot that we could always just go to. It'd be nice if we could build like a bushcraft camp, and just have a spot that's just dedicated, where I could just go every weekend. That'd be a lot of fun. Because I think I would. I think I'd be there every weekend if I had a spot that I could go to. Yeah, you would think that, but the thing is around here, Minnesota in general is really big into hunting. Like there's a really, really, really big hunting community, and so they go and they scout out new areas, especially in the state land and the public land. They go and they scout out new areas. They go and they set up tree stands, and there's always people enjoying the woods here. And they have to get into once like a mile or 2 miles just so they can be alone and have their little hunting area that nobody else gets to. How's it going? Down
No.
south. Yeah.
How hot is it down south?
It's got to be hotter in here.
Yeah, we're talking about how we're up north and it's 93 degrees like whole week.
It's supposed to with the humidity and everything, like the real feel is over 100 all week long this week. Oh, it's rough. Yeah, I don't know. What else are we doing? Not much. I got a lot of gear that I got to test out. Yeah.
I'm sure there's somewhere. We just haven't found it where there's no one yet.
No. Another thing is you'll have everything's protected too, and so the DNR patrols everything and everything's protected, and so we have like water management areas that used to be state land, and so depending on who you talk to or what website you're on, it says it's state land, but now it's wetland protection area, and so you can't go into it. And then and so everything's always changing, and everything's, because even that trail that we were on, it says that they allow dispersed camping, and it says that it allows primitive camping, and then we got there and then there was a big sign of rules, and there's like one little spot that you're allowed to camp in, You're not allowed to touch anything on most of the trail system, and it's yeah. Was it cooler in this? I don't know. I've never heard anybody wanted to move down south to cool down. Yeah. Happy Memorial Day.
Too.
Yep. So yeah, we're all trying to figure out. There is the North Country Trail, which goes from North Dakota, North Dakota all the way to New York City. And so we're trying to figure out because people through hike that, and they have to stay somewhere, you know. And so I wonder if it's like the Superior Hiking Trail, or if it's designated spots that you have to stay along the way, like the Superior Hiking Trail does.
I don't think you want me to sing.
No, we're not into the whole singing thing. No.
Never been to Canada. It's on our list.
Yeah, I would love to go to Canada. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Canada. Always. Ever since I was a little kid, going camping in the Canadian wilderness, that would be awesome. Even like you watch Alone on Vancouver Island, that'd be awesome being out there. I wouldn't want to be on Alone, but I would like to be on Vancouver Island.
I've only gotten to drive through Kentucky. It was when we were on our way down to Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Everyone go over to Wayward Crow's channel. He's gonna sing us a tune. Today he's gonna be singing our new theme song.
Yeah. You interviewed for Alone? That's awesome.
That is awesome. See, I don't know. I think Alone would be fun for like the first 10, 20 days, and then after that it'd be hard to stay. You know? I'd miss home too much. I'd miss Caroline and my son. And it'd be too much to just be away for a long period of time.
Lip sync.
Lip sync? And we get a copyright strike? That would be bad news. Yeah, $500,000. I don't know if that's motivation enough to torture yourself.
That would be something.
You know, $500,000. I can't even. I don't know. Just and the thing is if they said you had to do it for like 100 days, I'd be like, all right, deal. You know, but the fact that you have no idea, you could be out there for however long. That's the part that I think would get to me. I don't know. I said in an earlier video that if I was ever to do Alone for whatever reason, that I would do like 100 days. Like I'm tapping out at 100 days. Win or lose, I'm only staying for, because I think the longest right now is 89 days. And so 100 days should get us. Yeah. Yeah, Fowler took my image. You could win in 20 days. You could, if every season thus far, almost half the participants are gone in the first week.
Yeah.
And so usually a lot of people don't even make it to like the second or third day. And so you take those people into consideration, and then a lot of people get hurt, once they start getting tired and they're not eating, they start getting a little displaced with what they're doing, and they end up getting hurt. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just make sure there's lots of bears. Everybody's scared of bears.
Honestly, this next season's in Mongolia, and I don't even know what's out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Wayward Crow, you're up. You're gonna be singing. You volunteered. Yeah. Just don't even worry about food or anything. Just
Yeah.
go find their camp
Hike
and just
over.
scare the crap out of everybody.
You might have the secret to winning in less than 20 days.
Yeah. Well, then the thing is when you do win and you're the last one there and they go and they look at your footage and there's nothing, they're gonna be like, well, I don't know if this counts as winning.
You could film yourself making the Yeti noises.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I just $500,000 could change your life. Being gone for that long, just in itself, could change your life because all you have out there is just your own thoughts, and just evaluating everything about yourself and your life and like, I don't know. I think the mental aspect of it is way harder than the actual challenge itself. And I don't know, that's kind of how I think of it. I don't know if I could be away that long. And I don't know if I could, just be in here for 100 days. Doesn't matter where they put me in, if it was Mongolia or Vancouver Island or Patagonia or wherever. It'd be my own thoughts that would get to me. Yeah. I wish the video quality was better.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I like myself too, but you know how like when you're in a situation like that, or even like when I'm at work, and I think about something and I go, I wish I would have done it this way, or I'd be done with this if I would have just done it that way, or and it's all those little things, where you're starving, you're hungry, and you're like, why didn't I do it this way? And you just kind of get on yourself, critic. And when you're hungry and you're starving and things aren't going the way that you wanted them to go, that's when you start like, why didn't I do it this way? Why did I do it this way? Why now I have to start all over? Shiver, Brendan. No, no, just stays this way. I'm actually thinking about shaving. It's kind of getting long and hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. Is it's a lot of work, when you're out chopping wood and dragging it from point A to point B back to camp, and when you're, like, it's a lot of work building your shelter, building all this stuff, keeping yourself occupied. Like even the strongest, they still. You look at Larry Roberts. He's done awesome things in the woods. If you watch his YouTube channel, you see him. He hurt his hand and he started doing flint and steel and bow drills and everything one-handed. And so he knows what he's doing, and it's just that mental aspect that gets to you. Yeah, it gets hot. The worst part is when it's like this long, and then you shave it in the winter, and your face just freezes. I try to shave more in the warmer months. But yeah, I don't know, it's a lot of work. The thing is even, you know, even if you're ready for it, even if you're physically fit, like sleeping. You don't get the sleep that you want. You don't get the, you're not eating the way you want to eat. And all that takes a toll on your experience there. Yeah, it does. It makes a big difference. Yeah, I don't know. What would you do on a loan?
I don't know. If I would freak out the whole time until I knew where I was going, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a matter of dying, though. It's just a matter of you're so far out of your comfort zone and there's nothing you can do about it. Where now, like, if I was starving, I'd be like, all right, today I'm not paying my light bill, I'm going to eat. And you can make decisions, and even though they're not the best decisions, and so I don't know, it's complicated, I guess. I don't know if I could do it. I know Jiu-Jitsu 2000, he's been trying to get on a loan since the beginning, and I don't know why they haven't looked at him yet, but it'd be fun to see him on a loan. With all of his martial arts and stuff, he probably has a really good mindset about it. Yeah.
It's probably some pretty hungry animals.
Yeah. I don't know. We should look up Mongolia. I don't even know what's there. Is there bear and stuff in Mongolia?
I have no idea. I'm sure there's some sort of bear, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Joe.
Yeah, Joey. Yeah, I've talked to him, and he's always talking about how you can be the best in the world, but you screw up one time, and that's what they're gonna remember you for the rest of your life. And he even still today, he still gets hate comments in his videos about how he lost his ferro rod, and he only made it 3 days. Yeah. Yep. Skin them alive. I don't know. The chances of getting attacked by a bear are pretty slim to none, but I don't know. It'd be intense. Because they're big animals.
I'm more scared of cougars. Because you
mountain lions.
Don't know they're there.
Yeah.
And then they try to eat you.
Yeah. The worst part is they hunt for sport. They'll just see you and want to eat you. I don't think he has much on wild edibles. You never really see him picking anything. He's always trying to fish or catch stuff. No bears?
There aren't any bears. I don't know.
I have no idea what's in Mongolia.
No, it's in Asia, correct? Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I think it's in Asia.
Joe, he's really good at primitive shelters, and he's not that good at fishing, but he goes fishing a lot. I'm not good at fishing. That's why you don't see me fish. Joe's a dodo bird.
You too, Jack Pumpkin.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. He's a good guy. I wouldn't mind hanging out with Joe for a couple days in the woods.
Yetis in Mongolia. There's Yetis everywhere. They just don't want you to know.
Yeah. Yeah, they, I don't know. The mountain lions. Because we don't have mountain lions really in Minnesota. They come down from Canada. So they end up in Minnesota, but they don't live here. And they are scary.
Yes. Sally is.
California.
Hey, Tina.
How's it going? We're going all over the nation in this one. Yeah, I don't know, it's cougars, wolves. I, I, I didn't care about coyotes until we got Mora, and now I'm worried about them getting Mora because they'll lure them out. Because Mora is bigger than a coyote, and so she'll see the one, and the one will lure her to the pack, and then the pack will get her. And so I'm always worried. I'm always worried about coyotes now. I never used to care about them, but and then bear. I don't worry. I've seen bear, and they don't want nothing to do with us. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've never been bluff charged. I've never had a bear even somewhat interested in me, but I don't sneak up on them either. I don't. I always make sure. I make sure that everything knows that I'm in the woods. I'm always making noise. Yeah, I'm glad you could come. Yeah. Even like squirrels and chipmunks and stuff. I want them to know that I'm there. I want them to know that I'm there and that I will shoo them away. I don't want them anywhere near my camp.
Now we have lots of coyote around here. There was actually like, I don't know, it's like 40 minutes away from us. They just had a wolf that was hit.
Yeah, hit by a car.
Yeah, and then they ended up taking pictures to document it because wolves aren't usually down here. No. It was big. It was a
really
big wolf.
Yeah, very, very big wolf. But the wolves are usually up north. We camp up north.
Oh, Scotland.
No.
Now we're going all over the world.
Going worldwide now.
Hello.
I'd like to go to Scotland.
If it's furry, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Corey's philosophy.
I'm an animal lover. I eat lots of different animals. But yeah, wolves. Wolves are scary. The thing is wolves are so big. Like, I think the one that got hit by the car was like 180 pounds. So you have a pack of 180-pound dogs, And there are some that are like 200 pounds. They're as big as bears. And they are packs. Like, I don't know, that's scary to me.
I don't remember how much it weighed or anything, but I remember the picture that the cop took with it.
Yeah, like the thing was almost as big as the cop.
Yeah. They took it to document it. They didn't think, when they got the call, they didn't even think that it was actually a wolf. They were expecting it to be...
They thought it was a bear.
They thought it was somebody's dog. They thought it was a German Shepherd or a Husky that got out, and the person was just, because it was dark, was scared and like overreacting, and they got there and it's a wolf.
Yeah, it's huge.
And took a picture with it.
Yeah.
Which is a whole different
thing. There's people that were looking at the pictures thinking that it was a bear because it was so big.
Yeah.
I had a buddy, my friend, his cousin, went wolf hunting, and he got one, and it was an all black wolf. And so my friend showed me the picture of what his cousin caught, and I was like, "That's a big bear. Like that's a good sized bear." He's like, "That's not a bear. It's a wolf." And I was like, "What?" And then I started looking at its head, and I was like, "Oh!" Ever since then, I've been kind of scared of wolves, because we got the big timber wolves here in Minnesota.
The weirdest thing I've seen in the woods? I don't think I've seen anything weird.
No. I've never really seen anything weird. I've seen bear, coyotes.
Certain people are probably the weirdest thing I see in the woods.
We've seen some weird people. Yeah, I've never really, I don't know, I've never seen anything weird. I've never seen any, like, I don't know. There are people that have seen moose. That'd be weird, but I'd never seen them. Because moose, if they get down, they get a parasite in their brain. And so if they get down to Minnesota, because they come down from Canada, if they're down in Minnesota and stuff, they're crazy. This parasite ate away their whatever it's in their brain, and so they get really aggressive. So you never want to see a moose in Minnesota.
A Wendigo? Oh, what's that?
Wendigo? You know? Moose are big, yeah. Moose are very big.
I've seen baby moose before, and the baby moose was huge. And we were up by Ely. This was a long time ago. I was in high school. It was one of my friend's family's trips. And yeah, we saw the baby moose, and we were like, "Oh wow, that's cool." And her mom like freaked out. She's like, "Get in the car," because the mom had to be nearby, and she didn't want her to get mad because we were by the baby. Yeah,
Nah, that's scary. Cause yeah, they get really aggressive. They'll trample you, and they're not fun. Native spirit.
I'll have to look that up. I haven't heard of that actually.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Cause when it comes to supernatural stuff, I've never encountered anything like that.
That sounds scary.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I would. That'd be intense. I can't. Having a wolf. I don't know. Like I said, you see the wolf and you see how big and strong that is, and they hunt in packs. Like there's a pack of wolves. There's at least 5 to 10 more around. Uh-huh.
You walked under the moose, or what? You walked under a moose? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be intense. Yeah, they're big. Moose are big. We have Cabela's. Cabela's has a whole bunch of taxidermy. And so yeah, you get to see the bear and the moose and the lions and the zebra and all the different animals. They have different uh, like they have like a safari and they have like the mountains with the mountain goats and stuff, and they have all the different stuff. Yeah, so it's fun going in there and looking at all the different animals.
Yeah, word that is creepy.
Yeah.
A herd of moose.
That'd be bad. A whole herd. Because they'll trample you. They'll come after you. And yeah, like I said, in Minnesota, the moose get that parasite. And so then that's what makes them come down. Because it's too hot down here for them. They need to be way up north in Canada. And so if they do come down, they're crazy. And they'll attack you and they're aggressive and they're not like normal moose are supposed to be. Yeah, and then the timber wolves, I've never seen a timber wolf, but they are big. And then bear, I've seen bear, I've heard bear. Uh, honestly, the most scared I've ever been was by a deer, because they'll bed down and hide, and then when you walk, I won't see them, and I'll walk up and they'll jump up and run, and they can be 10, 20 feet away before they jump up and run. That's when you have this big deer jumping up, it'll scare you.
They didn't even move. You're walking under them. Yeah, I mean, the one I saw was baby, and so that one didn't really move. But my friend's mom was like freaking out because she thought the mom was nearby and gonna come after us.
No. You know. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen anything like that.
Mm-mm.
No, I've never. I don't know. I've never really seen anything I never expected to see. I think this the one thing that would scare me, like if I saw a wolf, that would suck. But I think if I saw a mountain lion, I would be scared. Berries? Yeah, you saw all those lights. I remember you talking about that. Yeah, yeah, it was. I don't know.
I'd like to go to Alaska too.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Alaska.
My friend lived in Alaska for 4 years. She was in the military too, and she loved it.
Yeah.
Hiked all the time, went in the mountains.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I really want to go to Alaska.
They are
Mm.
fun to watch. All the animals outside, I think, are fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know, we mostly see deer.
Yeah.
Saw a deer.
Lots and lots of deer.
Last summer we were at the spot that we go to by that river, and I'm just like sitting there looking at the river, and all of a sudden, like, there's a deer swimming, like, completely in the river. Like, I just saw the head. I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, right where I go camping, even if you watch my last trip video on the river there's an island in the middle, and so the river goes down by where I camp, and then it splits around this river. And at night, the deer come from both sides of the river and they go to that island, and so there's probably their safe haven in there. And every night you'll see them swimming down the river going to that island.
I haven't seen the Northern Lights either, and I really want to.
They're beautiful. You can see them in Minnesota. You gotta find a spot dark enough so that you can see them. The the light pollution from all the towns and everything distorts them, and you can't see them. But if you get far enough
No.
north, you can see them. Hey,
You
antelope.
did miss the sing along. Darn it.
You
We did it just for you.
missed everything.
Hello, we're good. How are you? I haven't seen antelope, but I went to South Dakota. One of my aunts lives out there, and we went out there when I was younger, and we were driving through, I don't remember what park it was, but the herd of buffalo came, and they just stop in front of your car and stare at you, and they don't care. And so you're just stuck there. There's this giant buffalo just staring you down, hundreds of them around you. That was pretty cool.
We have a lot of buffalo farms. Like, people have buffalo all over.
Elk, too.
Elk, yeah. There's a big elk farm just down the road.
We were just talking about that a little while ago. We're going next week.
Yeah. We're going into a hiking campsite.
Yeah.
It's a prairie though, it's not woods.
Yeah. It's a little different. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were trying to figure out how to bring the dog. Hike her in.
Yeah. I like hiking stuff, but I would rather be in the woods. Where she likes to explore more. She likes to go to the different, like the prairies and all the different environments. Where if it was up to me, I would stick to the woods where I know, where I have the resources, But yeah, it'll be fun though. We'll have our alcohol stoves and stuff, and because it's prairie, it's all grass, so there's no fire, no nothing.
Bye, Wayward.
Have a good day.
We hope one day, wherever we live, it'll be like camping.
No. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a chunk of land. See, the dream, if we ever won the lottery, we would buy a house with 20, 30 acres, and then it'd be all wooded, and I would have a hike-in campsite just on our own land. That's kind of the dream.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody's showing up now. Yeah, but yeah, that'd be the dream. The dream come true would be to own a home with acreage that's all woods, and then I can have my own hike-in campsite. That'd be heaven for me.
Yeah, and we're learning how to garden this year. It's our garden.
Mm-hmm.
It's first year, and we're learning all about it, so that'll help us be off grid someday.
Yeah.
Once we get it figured out.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, we're trying to garden this year. We're doing a lot of firsts this summer. We're first time ever attempting a garden. First time camping with a dog. You know,
I'm sure there's other stuff.
yeah, there's probably lots of stuff that we'll be doing. Yeah, if I could just live out in the woods, that'd be dream come true.
We do have a big, what's that? That big barrel thing could collect rainwater.
Yeah.
I don't know what the laws are in Minnesota about it.
Yeah. I wouldn't collect rainwater in that. I got a 55-gallon drum that was full of I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh,
It's the
I know it
added.
has
It's the
stuff in
added.
it.
It's the additive you put in diesel so that it doesn't. In the winter time, you have to put that additive into the diesel. It was full of that, so we're not going to collect rainwater in it.
I wish we had well water,
Yeah,
but we have city water. And yeah, we don't like it.
No. I like well water.
Mm-hmm.
My parents have well water. My parents live in a town with 32,000 people. We live in a town of 680, and they have well water, and we have city water. I don't think that's right. The Appalachians?
That seems to be the place to be.
Everybody always talks about the Appalachians. We should go there sometime, just to hike a part of it. You know? Yeah, I don't know, city water gets expensive sometimes too.
Yeah.
We're not going to be buying a pool. Gets expensive. But it's nice being out in the middle of nowhere. There's the town that we live in, and then the closest town with any shops or anything is a half hour away. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're glad you subbed.
Yeah, I'm glad you stuck around. You want to know what's weird though? Is I must look like a lot of people
I was
because
just gonna say.
she first started talking to me because I looked like one of her best friends from her hometown.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I look like your neighbor.
Yeah.
People are always asking, "Do I know you? I know you." Or they're calling me names that aren't mine. Like, "Hey, Jim."
Yeah.
I'm not Jim.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, you look like my friend Justin. And then we started talking.
Yeah. I'm not Justin.
Well, I knew that.
It's the beard, yeah. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's just the beard. I don't know. I usually shave it. It's usually not this long. I usually trim it down a lot shorter. Yeah. Donny Osmond?
Yeah, he was asking us to sing Donnie and Marie songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I know any Donny and Marie songs.
I'm sure you do. It's just, you have to hear them.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, this is Donnie and Marie.
Yeah. Maybe. Probably. Yeah. That's okay. You missed all that, remember? You missed it all. Just don't watch the replay. It won't do it justice.
Yeah. I'm more of a Sonny and Cher fan. I love Cher. I don't know why, but I do.
Awesome. Now whoever you meet is gonna look like me for once, instead of me looking like somebody else. Yeah, the 70s and 80s, I wasn't even alive yet. I don't know. I wish I was. You talk to other people, and they talk about how camping back in the day was way easier. Like the gear isn't as good as it was nowadays, but everything was a lot purer, and there wasn't litter everywhere, and there wasn't, it was better back in the day. But then again, they say everything was better back in the day, so. Yeah. See, everything was better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when internet was first a thing, and everybody was like, "Nope, the government's gonna take over. It's invading my privacy. It's, like there's a lot of people that hated the internet, and now you look at the adults today in their 20s and 30s, and they know that the FBI is watching them on their phones and internet and stuff, and they're like, oh well, that's just, it's just completely different realm of people.
I remember getting my first cell phone. That was cool.
Yeah. I remember my dad had
before touch tone.
I remember my dad had a cell phone that he got from work, and it came in a briefcase, and then it had the phone and then the dial on the other side, and it was like big. I remember that thing.
Or doctors, but yeah.
Yeah. Yep. The pagers. I remember the pagers. What a thing those were. I'm gonna call you so that you can call me back. Yeah, we had one of those for a long time. Where you they were so loud. And then if you screwed up, you had to hang up and start over. Even in the push button ones, you accidentally pushed the 2 instead of the 1. You had to hang up and then start all over again.
All right, have a good day, Johnny.
Yep, have a good day. Yeah, that was back in the day. I don't know.
Yes, my first cell phone wasn't even like the big Nokia.
Yeah, I remember the big Nokia.
It was a little red flip phone. I thought it was so cool because it was red.
No.
I made sure it was like in every picture because it was red.
No. Now everybody takes pictures with their phone. They're not in the picture. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't remember. I hardly remember my own phone number. I don't. If I lost my cell phone and I had to call her, I couldn't do it. I don't know her number.
I could call you. I
Yeah.
could call you and my parents.
You
Their
know,
cell phones and the house phone.
I don't remember anyone's number.
That's it. No one else.
I remember my home phone number when I was young. My parents lived in St. Cloud, and I remember my St. Cloud telephone number. I guess I remember my home number at the house too, just because we've lived there forever. Have a good one.
Bye, Lonely Prepper.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I remember having to memorize everybody's phone number.
Yeah. Stand in line at school so you can call your parents to come pick you up when you're done with whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about that. Running to the office window so you didn't have to wait in line. So your parents were the first to pick you up. Yeah. Especially because you had to dial them all the time. You know. Like it's not like you just had a number you had to memorize. Like you physically had to dial it, which helped you memorize it. But you also, like, I had to call home at least 2 or 3 times a week. You know, so I was constantly dialing it. Or like your friends, you would call them every day. You know, that number was an everyday thing. You know. But I suppose our hour's up. We should go get some lunch.
That's a good question. I think it'd just be like
111.
111.
Yeah. I think they did that on purpose though, because you couldn't accidentally dial it.
Maybe that's it.
Because they only have so many dispatchers, and so if people keep accidentally dialing it, could be in the middle of a murder and then accidentally dial it or need to dial it, and then all of a sudden it's busy. So yeah, I think they did that on purpose so that you only did it if you needed it. Yeah, we're gonna get going. We're gonna eat some lunch.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Yeah, it was lots of fun hanging out with everybody.
My first live stream.
Yeah, Caroline's first live stream. She went over an hour. I don't know. Hopefully YouTube gets its stuff together so that I can go live with my computer instead of my phone. And I can show you guys what I wanted to show you this time.